Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Diz Unlimited podcast, a fun Disney news and discussion podcast. I'm going to say the word podcast one more time for good measure. I am Rhino. Joining me for, again, our fun Disney news and discussion. Notice the emphasis on fun.
Mm-hmm.
Capital
and discussion.
F, capital U, capital N. See the fun pause?
Mm-hmm.
We've got the discount diva herself, Hannah Hurricane Anderson.
I'm ready to have fun on this podcast.
Her leg is still broken. I'm sorry.
Yes. Yeah. I am still broken. I am still fun.
I feel like you're triggering my and I'm broken when I'm low. Come on, guys. See there, Amy Lee? Well, Chloe got what I was doing, I hope.
I sure did.
Theme park correspondent. You can count on her for all the emo music.
Oh, yeah. Evanescence.
What was the band you recently saw in concert?
Oh.
Hell Metal Ice?
Ice Nine
Kills.
Kills.
Ice
Yeah,
Nine
whatever.
Ice Night Kills? What?
Ice Nine Kills, yeah.
Okay,
They do horror.
Everyone giggled at what I said, but what she
Emo
said was just
mashup.
as ridiculous. So,
They do the Terrifier music.
Hey, howdy, hey, everyone.
Was it fun? Did you like it?
It was really fun. They incorporate little performances into each song. So Psycho, they do a little shower scene on the stage.
I'm listening.
Art, they did a song for Terrifier. So Art the Clown was there playing drums and stuff. So it was a good time.
Sounds fun.
It sounds fun. Hannah, have you done anything fun, or are you just living your best life in your two wheels?
I am finally venturing out. I went to Halloween Horror Nights with you on Sunday, so that was cool. It's my first time in a theme park since this has happened.
Oh, my God. I was so stressed out for you the whole time. I was kind of like, get away from my friend's leg.
Yeah.
Get away
Don't
from the leg.
look at it. I learned some things. I didn't strategize that properly. So I'm learning some things that I'll eventually share with you guys. But yeah, I had the surgery almost 3 weeks ago. So I haven't been to Disney in over a month. So we're going to take care of that this week. I'm excited to go back. But yeah, no, I'm just jonesing to get out of the house. Anytime I go out of the house, I'm like, can we go shopping? Can we let's get the car washed. Let's do anything while we're out. So because it's
let's drive to the end of the driveway for the mail.
Yeah, exactly. Thrilling.
Yeah. Well, it was fun. It was very interesting because I was very fearful because your boot is black. And at night, in those areas are, it's Halloween Horror Nights. They're lit. Some areas are lit well. Some areas are lit, dark on purpose. But it was one of those where I was just like, get out of here. Get away. And I was like, okay, next time I come, I'm bringing my little roll of reflective tape that my mom used to put on my Halloween costumes so the cars wouldn't run me over.
I have some pumpkin lights that are battery operated, and I really think I'm going to wrap my boot in it.
Yeah.
But also, I'm going to bring my scooter next time. It's just that you have to transfer into a wheelchair to go through the houses. Yeah. And I've heard sometimes it's hit or miss if they have the complimentary wheelchair available. So I was like, I'm not going to bring it. But then I couldn't prop my leg up because I didn't bring that thing because I was worried. I was like, okay, propping your leg up in, a dark environment is probably not a good idea. Mm-hmm. No. It's dangerous for everyone. So I need to figure that out.
Well, yeah, I was positive I was going to be the one that was going to hurt you more than anybody else. That's why I was stressed about it.
I don't know. I'm half metal. I'd probably be okay.
She's more machine than man now.
Yeah, that's right. My lore.
Yeah, that was fine. I went with you there. I tried to take. I've been. I think I said on the show. I've been sort of experimenting with 35 millimeter film lately. I feel like I'm in my analog era. So very much it was film, records, VHS tapes, that sort of jazz, something that's concrete. And I tried to do the thing because it had rained on Sunday night right before I got there. And so I was over by Mel's because the neon was on, but the sun was still kind of up a little bit. Yeah. And it was that thing. But what I've learned, the difference is what's great about a DSLR, which is a digital camera, is you can flip out my screen and I can tilt it up and put the camera all the way on the ground. On an SLR, which is just a film camera, you have to lay your head down on the pavement and look through it. And even then, I was like, it's anyone's guess. So I'll be curious. But somebody waved and was like, Rhino, we watch your show. We love you. Aww. As my face was literally, and I picked it up and there were pebbles all over the side of my face. And I was like, well.
Left an imprint.
Here we
road
are.
Rash.
Yeah. I was like, I promise I'm taking a picture. I'm not just laying on the road to end it all here.
Mel's dying.
Yeah.
Right.
Take me, zombies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
right.
just trying to be in theme, baby. That's all I was doing, stretching it out.
Hey, really quick, we need to take a trip to Sam's Club. I saw it right before I came in. They are selling now, it is like a giant box version of Disney VHS tapes. You open it, it's a blanket that looks like the VHS tape.
Oh, cute.
I don't know how much it is. I don't know where it's available.
Girl, I
other
don't
than
even have a
Club.
Sam's Club. I only
We're
got
gonna get
Costco.
one.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
just for that. Shoot.
Yep, so
Girl, shoot.
check out Sam's Club.
All right. Well, let's get into the news. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. There's discounts today. We'll save those a little bit later in the show so we can keep you watching. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. It's all kind of boring for me today. I'm not saying the discounts aren't interesting.
They're dense. I mean, it's
yeah.
numbers.
But,
dates.
I feel like we're in another week where it's kind of like,
Yeah.
whatever. But exciting for some, Disney After Hours is officially returning to Walt Disney World Resort in 2026, bringing back late-night access to Magic Kingdom, Epcot, and Disney's Hollywood Studios. Don't you dare think about Animal Kingdom. Though these separately ticketed events let guests enjoy the parks after they close with lighter crowds, shorter wait times, and character meet and greets and unlimited snacks included in the price. At Magic Kingdom, Disney After Hours events take place from 10 p.m. to 1 a.m., while Epcot and Disney's Hollywood Studios will host their events from 9:30 p.m. to 12:30 a.m. Guests with tickets can enter the park as early as 7 p.m., giving them extra time to enjoy the evening. Included treats range from ice cream novelties to popcorn and select beverages. Perfect for fueling up between the rides. Bring an empty backpack and perhaps a cooler. An insulated something or other.
Ziploc bags.
One of the coolest things that came out of the 50th anniversary merchandise was they had a backpack and the bottom of it was insulated, and I was such an idiot and didn't open it when I was doing the merchandise review, and it was one of those where it was gone, and I was like, oh man, that would have been perfect for me. I could have had a ginger ale any time of day.
Yeah.
And it would've been nice and
honestly,
crispy
a
and
lot
cool.
of diaper bags are that way. And so I continue to use them for myself, for my snacks,
For
in my diapers.
Yeah, I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
You know,
hey, no shame here.
no.
Whatever gets you through a good theme park day,
Yeah.
no shame.
It's all about efficiency for me. I cannot be slowed down.
Yeah, she ain't taking time out. Bathroom stuffs? No way. Guests staying at select Walt Disney World resort hotels, the Walt Disney Swan and Dolphin hotels, and Shades of Green will have early access to ticket sales starting October 9th, 2025. Ticket sales open to all other guests on October 14th. Prices range from $175 to $199 plus tax. That's for Magic Kingdom. For Disney's Hollywood Studios, it's $155 to $189, and then for Epcot, $155 to $179. Annual pass holders and Disney Vacation Club members can take advantage of specially priced tickets for Hollywood Studios and Epcot, but how dare you even think about Magic Kingdom. Disney After Hours at Hollywood Studios will run on select nights from January 14th through September 12th, giving guests the chance to explore Toy Story Land, face the thrills of the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror, and experience Star Wars Galaxy's Edge with shorter waits. To help you plan the night among the stars, here are the 2026 dates. Everyone get out your pen and pencil and write it on down. January 14th and the 28th, February 4th, 11th, 21st, 25th, April 29th, May 6th, 14th, 30th. Shocking that it's not May 4th, but whatever. June 3rd, 10th, 17th, 24th, July 1st, 8th, 15th, 22nd, and the 29th, August 5th, 12th, 19th, 26th, and then September 2nd and the 12th. I actually was sort of hoping that the May the 4th would have been like a Star Wars After Hours.
Oh,
event.
man. We can dream.
It's never going to happen, Chloe. Stop praying for it.
I'm so tired of it not
Keep
happening.
praying, girl. Yeah.
Leia, can you hear me? Leia, can you feel me?
So musical today.
Magic Kingdom's events are going to run from January 12th only through July 27th, and that'll feature access to the fan-favorite attractions like Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, Space Mountain, and Tron Light Cycle /Run. Here are the 2026 dates that can help you plan that magical night out. You've got January 12th, the 19th, February 2nd, 9th, 23rd, March 2nd, March 9th, April 13th and 20th, May 4th, oh, there it is, 11th, 18th, and 25th, and then June 1st, 22nd, 29th, July 13th, and the 27th. I'm assuming they don't do it after that because Mickey's Not So Scary is going to start. Epcot events will be held on select nights from January 22nd through September 24th, 2026, allowing guests to experience top attractions like Guardians of the Galaxy, Cosmic Rewind, Remy's Ratatouille Adventure, and Test Track Under the Glow of Spaceship Earth. Those dates are January 22nd, 29th, February 19th, March 5th and 12th, April 2nd, 9th, 15th, 23rd, 30th, May 21st, June 11th and 18th, July 9th, August 6th, 13th, and September 16th and the 24th. Of course, don't forget, tickets are date specific, availability is limited, and attractions and offerings are subject to change. Now, here's the part that makes me a little bit sad, is because these dates dip into the Halloween timeline, it leads me to believe that the thing that I wish for every year, which is a second Halloween party at a different park, in the same way that we have a second Christmas party with Jollywood Nights, will never actually happen. Unless the Walt Disney Imagineering Company wants to hire me, and I'll help you figure that out.
You know what, though?
Open for application.
Same here. You know what, though? Hollywood
Actively
Studios, I'm still gonna hold hope, because Hollywood Studios only goes until...
Wait a second. You know what?
What?
Rebellions are built on hope.
Heck yeah.
Nailed it. You're welcome. Go ahead.
Hollywood goes until September 12th, and I just want to say it's not out of the question, because if they were experimenting with a new Halloween event, it could start late September and go into October.
It could.
That is true. Like a trial run.
Maybe.
It could be a thing too. It's only a couple nights. Could be like 3 or 4.
I'm just gonna keep on saying it until it happens.
Manifest that, baby. Manifest it.
Right. Yeah.
Light a candle. Somebody get out your Ouija board.
All right.
Ooh,
Later.
Spooky.
Yeah. Get Michael Eisner on the horn.
Oh man.
He'll put a tweet out.
Yeah, there you go.
Sure will.
Yeah,
Or whatever
well.
they call them now. I don't know.
A post.
Who even knows? It's just a nightmare on that platform. So
It's a nightmare.
it's a nightmare everywhere. I don't even know. Every day I'm like, the phone's in my hand, and I'm like, what am I doing to myself? And then 45 minutes later, I'm like, why am I still doing this to
I'm in
myself?
a dark hole. I'm in a dark place.
Guys, guess what I got back on? Tumblr.
What?
Oh,
Yeah.
For the photos?
Yeah.
Oh.
I said I was tired of it.
I like that.
It still has that little bit of like social conscientious sort of stuff involved with it, which I liked. It was the thing that drew me to Tumblr to begin with. I felt there was very it was a very, I don't want to use the word hippie, but it felt like modern hippieism almost, but hippieism,
More creative. I don't know.
is that a word? Well, and that was the thing. I liked the curating of the photos and the vibe, and it kind of reminded me. I think this weekend I was like really desperate to just kind of see like a curation of Halloween looks, like whether it was like just colors of fall leaves, jack-o'-lanterns, and I didn't want to see any
Vision board for
AI
yourself.
baloney, because I'm so
it's everywhere.
over
Yeah, it's so
AI.
bad.
I am just, the second that you bring up AI for a creative field, I lose all respect for you. And whether I say it out loud or not, I want you to know that in my heart, I immediately am like, you are not an artist. Like, and that is just how I feel. I just think it is one of those things where I was like, why would you have a computer do the thing that is literally the reason why we exist? The human spirit exists. What is the Walt Whitman play that Robin Williams the Walt Whitman poem that Robin Williams reads about in Dead Poets Society, and it's about what is the point of what is the human race? What is the whole point? It's to live. It's to contribute your verse to the great verse of the human existence. And like, I'm like, I don't need a computer doing that. I want to do that, and so it's just one of those. I'm not saying there can't be a place and a time for AI, like to help us do the stuff that we don't want to do, but you should never be doing it for an art related thing. And I'm sorry, literally AI, the only way it works is it is trained by ripping off other artists and other people. So it is not creative. You're stealing. Yeah.
Yep.
That's my rant for today. Chloe, what about you?
My rant?
Yeah, what you got?
Oh, she raging. I'm just kidding.
She's like,
That's a
humidity.
joke.
You heard of this?
Yeah,
it's awful.
humidity's pretty bad. I wish it would just rain and give us a cold front already.
Ooh, yeah.
Chloe, you look like you got off of a 60s photo shoot today. You're looking real styling. Yeah.
It's
thank
true.
you.
I like
She's got
it.
these really cool sunglasses. She's got this really nice green dress.
Oh, yeah. Let's see him.
Are
I haven't
you-
seen him on.
Oh.
Ooh,
Yeah.
there you go.
Just do the whole show like that. You look
Yeah,
like, You
right?
look like Meryl Streep.
Oh, yeah. Exactly. Yeah, she does. Yeah.
Meryl Streep if she was trying to be Kermit the Frog. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah, that's a good.
We'll call it
That's my end goal. That was my
Yeah,
end goal.
there you
I'm done.
go.
I've
She's
peaked.
got Muppet core. Yeah, it's
Muppet core.
Yeah.
Meryl Streep,
Yeah.
Kermit the Frog.
Meryl Streep
You're
is
not
Kermit
going
the
to
Frog.
Paris.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
Oh my God, I love that.
Kermit the Frog on the phone.
Get me Henson on the phone.
Yeah.
Get me Henson
Get me Brian.
Studios
I
on
have-
the phone.
I have Brian.
Get me Seth Rogen on the phone.
So great.
Anyway, okay. Well, I digress. But the great segue here is Chloe's dress is green, and Bruno's
Oh, this is very Bruno.
Poncho is green.
Yes.
Here we go. We're talking about the Encanto attraction, Disney's Animal Kingdom. Chloe actually wrote this article, so I'm pretty much just going to trust that she wrote it well, and I can just read it.
Oh, thank you.
No pressure. Wow.
Yeah, I know. Watching it and be like,
I'm shaking in me boots.
And their Berks.
this is the part where I was like, if you're listening to the show, we love you. I appreciate you so much, and I'm so sorry that we're always yelling into the microphones. But
I shrug.
Yeah.
Sorry. I am who I am.
It's one of the things when you watch, you get a lot of this. I cannot hide a poker. I do not have a poker face. I'm not good at it. But Jared Bush, the co-director and writer of Disney's Encanto and chief creative officer of Disney Animation Studios, has officially confirmed his involvement in the highly anticipated Encanto-themed attraction coming to Disney's Animal Kingdom. In a recent social media post on the platform we were just talking about, X, formerly known as Twitter, one love up above, Bush shared that he's hard at work on the project as he's flying home from Europe! Flying home from this is a quote here. Flying home from Europe, and my plane homework will be writing new dialogue for the Encanto attraction at Disney's Animal Kingdom. That's a hashtag there too, which means new words for the magical, fantastical Familia Madrigal. You will not believe what the Imagineers are cooking up. This is the first official confirmation that Bush is penning the original dialogue for the ride, bringing his storytelling expertise directly into the parks. The Encanto ride will be the first ever ride-through experience based on the hit 2021 film and is set to debut in 2027. It'll be located in the all-new Tropical Americas land, currently under development in Animal Kingdom. Inspired by the lush environments and cultures of Central and South America, Disney promises the new land will be filled with vibrant landscapes, rich storytelling, and appearances by beloved characters from the Madrigal family. The Tropical Americas land at Disney's Animal Kingdom will feature two major attractions, the new Encanto ride-through experience and a reimagined version of the current dinosaur ride. Themed to Indiana Jones. Additionally, the land will include a carousel along with new shopping and dining experience inspired by Central and South America. The projects are taking over the space formulaically, formerly occupied by Dinoland USA as it closes in phases. Disney plans to keep Dinosaur and Chloe's favorite dining restaurant at Walt Disney World, Restaurantosaurus,
correct,
open a bit longer, but only until February 2nd, 2026, before the rest of the land fully transitions to the new theme. Earlier phases saw the closure of the Quirky Chester's and Hester's Dino-Rama and Dinosaur Treasures gift shop. Chloe was very sad about that
my
one.
favorite gift shop.
Mm-hmm. And I'm not being sarcastic. It is.
No,
She
it
loved
really
that one.
is.
In
Yeah,
January
it was.
2025, and now the Boneyard closed earlier this month. Yeah, I'm giggling. Shut up. Construction is well underway for the Encanto attraction. If you want to see some recent photos, you can check out Bio Reconstruct. They are doing the Lord's work over there, and they're always getting on airplanes and taking pictures. I don't know how they do it. They could take pictures from helicopters.
Yeah.
I know that Corey mentioned in a morning meeting at one day that he might do it again, but I don't know. He might have too much to live for at this point. I feel like Corey's one of the craziest. Crazy. That's what he calls it.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's what he says. He's one of the craziest
He
people
says
I know.
that? Crazy?
Yeah.
I've not
oh my
heard
God.
that.
Corey's like.
Well, no, he's from Louisiana.
Yeah,
They're
I
all
was gonna
from
say,
there.
and he's got that.
Yeah,
he's got that
changed his
Louisiana
social media
spirit in
names.
him. Yeah, he
I just
is,
didn't realize he referred to himself as Crazy.
Oh yeah.
Crazy.
Oh, Don't.
All right, I
don't get him
gotta
started
ask
on it.
about
He'll
that.
do it.
Okay,
Yeah,
all
he'll tell
right.
you.
Okay.
So I was like, maybe who knows? Maybe he kind of offered up a helicopter ride at one point.
I think he would do it, but no one else would.
I was
What's
like,
the
I'd
problem?
rather die. Yeah, I can't
I
do it.
mean,
I would do it.
You
do
would?
it?
Yeah, I would go on a helicopter.
Have you ever been in one? Well, you haven't lived. No, just kidding.
Wait, have you?
So my father, who passed away, yes, I brought it up again. Sorry. He was in the military his whole life. So yes, I have fired a weapon. Yes, I have fired a rifle. Yes,
I didn't ask that, but okay.
I have split my head open on a submarine. I have.
Oh, I've done that too.
I sat in a helicopter. It did not take off. It did not take off. But I've been in
okay,
one.
gotcha.
I was like, "Don't you? If I sit in this, will it go?" And they're like, "No." And I was like, "This better not be a lie. I swear to God, if it's like that." Flume ride, that log ride, as I called it, where you tricked me into the log and then it did the dive at Six Flags, I will scream.
You know what I
my
have
parents
done?
did stuff
What
like
have
that
you
to
done?
me.
I've done soaring.
Yeah, there you go.
You know what else I've done? I did the helicopter simulator ride in the Old World Trade Center.
In the
Good God.
I didn't realize that
there was
was
a
thing.
simulator ride in that.
Oh,
Yep.
sad.
Yep. So I can do it.
Okay,
I've
yeah.
been trained.
I have the training. I have the
I have
expertise.
been trained for good.
On that
See,
dark
okay,
note, the
well-
reason why I will not get in a helicopter
Oh, God,
is,
here we go.
I mean, well, hello. I'm like, if Kobe Bryant can't survive it, I don't want it. I don't want to do it. So, sorry. One love up
I'm
above.
afraid of heights, 100%, no
Yeah.
question. And I learned when
They
I
are
moved to Walt Disney
dangerous.
World, I was like, I'm actually afraid of falling, I think is what it is. Because I used to have to walk across the top of, I had stood on the roof of Lightsmars Action. So
Ooh,
not the top of the
no.
stadium. They had me go up on the roof because we used to watch a shuttle launch, and I thought it was going to be like Tim Allen and the Santa Claus there, and someone was going to wear my blue
yeah,
Lightsmars
exactly.
Action outfit and become me. No, but this is exciting. I'm excited.
No.
Also, we have an email, podcast@disunlimited.com if you'd like to see Chloe get in a helicopter. And
Oh,
I'm
there
sure
you go.
Corey will happily take photos and pictures, and we can provide all that for Patreon or
I was
whatever
going to say,
we
it
need
sounds
to do.
like Patreon
Yeah.
content.
Here's the thing. You put it on the internet lives forever.
Oh boy.
That's true.
Well,
That's what
If
they
Corey
say.
isn't listening now, he might listen sooner than later. And I was like, so now he knows. It's a binding contract. You heard me, Corey. It's binding. Okay. I'm excited for that, though. I am sad to see Dinosaur go. I'm still, and I'll say this till the end of time, I love Dinosaur.
Yeah.
And but I am actually looking forward to the Encanto attraction because that is occupying, I feel like, a better space than what it was before. What do you have to say, Meryl?
Yeah.
February
She's
February is
pursing her
going to
lips.
creep up real quick.
Yeah,
and
it is.
I'm upset.
Yeah.
I'm
My
upset.
I've got big hopes and dreams that they're still going to decorate for the holidays, and that Santa meet and greet that they did last year. I hope we get one more
Oh,
year of that.
Restaurantosaurus?
Yeah,
I
a
know.
Restaurantosaurus. That was great.
Even if it's Santa Goofy, I'd be okay with
Yeah,
that.
that's true. Have you been over there since they closed the Boneyard?
I went the last day of the Boneyard.
Okay.
And so in the article Ryan was reading, I got some cool overhead shots from the Olden Gate Bridge, which
Yeah.
no longer exists, because it had some cool shots like looking over
Yeah.
into the old Chester and Hester's area.
Right.
But yeah, Restaurantosaurus is still popping. Dinosaurs, those are the only two things now. So
Yeah, I'm just wondering what it looks like with the Boneyard closed, because
Yeah.
that's just
it's
yeah.
walled off. So like the path from the Nemo stage goes direct, like you walk along that to go directly into like the Restaurantosaurus area. You don't pass
Okay.
underneath Olden Gate Bridge anymore.
Oh, there's not a way to go through there?
not that I know of.
Ooh, that's a
Ooh.
bummer too.
Yeah.
That's
And they started taking them
weird.
apart.
Yeah.
honestly, so the reason I've not been is my kid loved Dino Land, loved the playground, loved Triceratops Spin. We've not been back, so I'm like, it's just going to cause issues. So like literally, I've not been to Animal Kingdom in a long time because I'm like, he's just going to lose his mind.
Animal Kingdom is the next park on my list that we're going to like go to
Well, as
do
long
like
as he's not
restaurant
with me, yeah, I'm
reviews
good.
and
Yeah.
dining and drinks and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Once we can get ourselves together a little bit more, probably honestly at this point it's like October tomorrow, not till November. I wouldn't count on any of that, but that's where I was like, it's been a while. We
You
got to
just
go
wait
in
till
there
I
and
can walk
get a
again,
deep dive.
okay?
Yeah.
I'm show y'all all up. Be so fast.
Look at my legs. Look at my wire. Lieutenant Dan. That was insensitive. Sorry. I love Forrest Gump. I love Forrest Gump.
I know. Yeah. I'm not going to ruin the surprise.
Run,
I'm thinking
Forrest.
about Lieutenant Dan's one of my Halloween costumes.
She tastes like cigarettes. Okay, one more story, and then we're going to dive into... I lied, actually. I think we have two more stories, and then we'll get into our discounts. Yeah, I'm a filthy liar. So we have some new Walt Disney World ambassadors that have been announced for the 2026 through 2027 season. Walt Disney World has officially welcomed its new ambassador team, continuing a tradition that dates back to Walt Disney himself. Every 2 years, 2 cast members are selected to represent the resort, serving as storytellers, spokespeople, and champions for more than 75,000 cast members who bring the magic of Disney to life every single day. Kylie Withers and Felicia Blake have been selected to represent Walt Disney World and its 80,000 cast members. Every part of this article, the cast members are increasing. The 100,000 cast members. No, I'm just kidding. And it's 80,000 cast members. They are going to be the ambassadors for the 2026 through 2027 time frame, like I said. Before stepping into this prestigious role, Kylie worked in merchandise finance, while Felicia served as a guest experiences manager at Disney's Coronado Springs Resort, which I think is really cool because it means like you as a regular guest probably interacted with her in a way where you're like, I just love when it's like, we started at the
More
bottom
like
when we went to the
guest
top.
facing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%. Yeah, I think Josh D'Amaro was that way too, though. I think because he was here at Walt Disney World in a parks role. I don't know that it was like an hourly cast member or anything like that, but The announcement was made this week during a special celebration at Epcot where fellow cast members, leaders, and former ambassadors gathered to cheer on this new team. The Disney Ambassador Program is one of the resort's most cherished traditions, giving selected cast members the opportunity to participate in milestone events, represent Walt Disney World at community engagements, and celebrate the accomplishments of cast across the resort. Quote, becoming a Walt Disney World ambassador is a dream come true, Kylie said. It feels so surreal that we're going to represent our cast with all the growth ahead at Walt Disney World. I'm so excited for the incredible moments that are ahead of us. What I'm looking forward to the most as a Disney ambassador is celebrating our 80,000 cast members here at Walt Disney World, Felicia said. I love that at Disney we create happiness for each other and our guests every day, and I can't wait to continue doing that with Kylie these next 2 years. I think this is really cool. This tradition began in 1965 when Walt Disney appointed the very first ambassador during Disneyland's 10th anniversary year, a practice that has continued at Disney parks around the world. The new Walt Disney World team will carry the legacy forward, sharing Disney's mission of joy and storytelling with both cast and guests through 2027. Very cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I like
the tradition of it, yeah.
I've met a couple of them along the way. You know, the Disneyland ones are... I feel like the Disneyland ones are always around. I'm always just like, here they are. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's a smaller resort, so that kind of makes sense that you would more likely see them. But
it's cool because after, obviously, they're done serving as an ambassador, they get other roles within the company. Like, they go back to their previous role or do something else. So it's kind of fun because, like, I feel like I've seen previous ambassadors, working other events or in other places. So yeah. And
I had lunch with one and didn't even realize. I didn't realize until toward the end, and I was like, "Wait, were you the Disney ambassador last year?"
Your face looks familiar.
Yeah. It was with my friend Nick, and Nick knows everybody. I feel like, and so it was like
true.
It was like Nick, his wife, this Disney ambassador. It was one of the Imagineers. It was like another person. You know, he's a guy where I was like, you stop in Galaxy's Edge to say hi to him, and like Taron Gilliam comes up, and I'm just like, "Oh, hey man, I love your show." You know,
okay.
That's yeah, it was. Cool. I have to be very casual because Nick is just like the biggest Disney nerd. He's the nicest guy in the world, though. So talented, incredibly talented, and he is just such a good person. He's probably going to listen to this and probably end up texting me about it, but it's true and honest. I'm not looking for the text, Nick. I'm just saying it. I'm so proud of you and everything that you're doing over there, everything that you're doing in your life, and I will be forever jealous, but so happy that I can call you my friend.
Well, good for you, Nick. I like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good for you.
So I want to talk about a Disney Cruise Line story that I saw here, and then we'll move into the discounts. Just because this one, I don't think I knew anything about this, but there's like a new Hawaii tax that's going to affect select Disney Cruise sailings in 2026. So I just want to give some people a heads up about that. Because the guests that are booked on select 2026 Disney Cruise Line sailings should prepare for an increase in taxes, fees, and port expenses following a new law recently passed in Hawaii. The Hawaii legislature approved a measure extending the state's existing 11% transient accommodations tax, the TAT, and the 3% local county TAT to include cruise ship fares. This change will officially take effect on January 1st, 2026. As a result, Disney Cruise Line has confirmed that 2 upcoming sailings will be impacted: the February 2nd, 2026 South Pacific Cruise and the February 16th, 2026 Hawaiian Cruise. Both itineraries will now include the new tax as part of their total cost, which will be reflected in the updated taxes, fees, and port expenses for each reservation. If you want to read more about that, you can head over to DisneyCruiseLine.com. I feel like I don't need to read the nitty-gritty of this, although I will say
it's adding real money.
Well, bucket list cruise item. Is it a bucket list item for me? Is a Disney cruise that touches into Hawaii?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I know. I have a client actually on that sailing right now, where he's going from Vancouver to Oahu.
Oh,
and he's staying obviously at Aulani afterwards. But can you imagine getting off your Disney cruise and then taking your bus over to Aulani for a stay? That sounds like heaven.
I would do Vancouver because I love Vancouver. I would do like a couple, like 2 days in Vancouver at least, and then get on that cruise. Hawaii, you go there, and then you end it all with Disneyland.
Yeah.
Not end it all. You know what I mean? It's not like, oh, that was it. Nothing gets better. Yeah.
I wasn't thinking that, but now I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I have to be careful about that. You know, I always have to be like, guys, I hope to live to be 110. So if anything happens, you have to investigate. I will. That's the new podcast. The
And
Disney
you will
Unlimited.
be at Disneyland.
Well, as
Yes, and
you
I will be at
said, the
Disneyland.
internet is forever. So
Now I know there's people
There you
plotting. They're
go.
like, now we know how to go. The only murders in the park.
oh, wait, is that a segment? I'm kidding.
We'll get Steve Martin in for that one.
I do want to say really quick for clients, this is rare where it increases. Usually it's opposite where it decreases. And all of a sudden you'll be like, oh, my final payment is less. Or, you know, I ended up saving a little bit of money. But that is the thing about it is because the taxes are based on, you know, the port that you're either stopping in or you're ending your cruise in. It is subject to change always. It's just normally it's a good news story and you save a little money. This is a bummer, though, because these sailings are expensive as it is. And Disney doesn't do it, but I think Royal Caribbean does, where they have a specific Hawaii cruise that begins and ends in Hawaii, and you go to the different islands. Those are expensive cruises. So, yeah, I really want to go to Hawaii. And I mean, I do, but, you know.
I
expensive.
had it on my 2020 list. Like, I thought I was going to go there in Tokyo, but I don't know if you guys know. Something happened.
Something happened.
Yeah,
Something real
something went
bad.
wrong.
I
Something
had
went wrong.
heard that people were like, you know, people who had been pre-booked, their fare went up too.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
$900,000, which is
Not $900,000.
no $900 slash comma
Yeah.
Okay, I was like,
$1,000.
girl, they
no,
shouldn't
not
be paying that.
$900,000.
I was like,
sorry,
come
I should have
on.
paused there more.
Yeah.
They wouldn't have-
$1 million.
Yeah, $1
million.
million.
No, it's like a couple. I mean, it's, you know, a couple $100 at least. So it's real
I mean, that's
money.
that ain't cheap change.
Yeah.
No,
I
you
know.
think
That
your
make or
cruise is
break
already
a
paid
cruise.
off
Yeah.
too? Yeah,
Right,
you're
I
like,
know.
oh, yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
I was gonna make a joke, but I'm gonna save it for later.
Okay.
Okay. Well, with that note, I feel like that's a good segue to go into the discounts that were announced
Yes.
today, because there are some Disney Cruise Line discounts. There are some Walt Disney World discounts. Why don't we start with the Disney Cruise Line one, so we can say we just sailed on over to that.
Okay.
Nailed it.
Toot toot.
Oh wait, hold on. I got it. Hold on, I got it. Wait a minute.
Please hold.
Wait a minute.
It's worth it.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Oh no, that's your phone.
Hello.
That was even better.
I got it. You're welcome.
Nailed it.
Yeah. Oh, that's the best sound.
That's the
It
remix.
really is.
That and then the internal like chime
Oh, yeah.
before each announcement with the same.
Oh
tune.
yeah, except for like by the third day, it drives me insane if they do it too much. Where I'm just, it's like
But they don't
Yeah.
wait in the rooms
It's
anymore.
your cruise captain here.
Your cruise
It's
director.
Rhino, your cruise
It's
captain. Tell
Tuesday.
you again, and on this Tuesday, we could not dock on Castaway Key, but don't worry, there's 3 extra characters out in the atrium, and that'll make up for it. That was my last
That
experience.
literally.
Yeah. And I was like, is this real life? I would like $1,000 back
Although
off
you
this
and
cruise.
Chloe won trivia like 20 times
Yeah,
in one day.
exactly.
There's only so many winner medals I can take home.
Hey, we're like halfway
We knocked
through
it
the
out of the
collection.
car. Wait, what
Yeah,
was
right?
what was our category too? Was it cult classic Disney movies?
Yes.
Yeah, girl.
Yeah, and it
I almost
was
said a
solely
bad word.
because
I was
of
like-
Rhino.
Yeah,
And then
I
Hannah and
forgot.
I-
There was like 2 specific movies where I was like, no, I know it. And somebody tried to tell me I was wrong. I was like, you're wrong.
Elaine and
You're wrong.
I wiped the advanced Disney park trivia.
That's
clean. That was
impressive.
fun. Yeah, Disney cruise trivia.
People get serious.
I love it.
It
Yeah,
was
they
full
do.
over there. It was
Yeah.
like crazy.
Yeah.
I love it.
Don't mess around. But hit
Anyways.
us with those discounts so you know
Yeah.
who you're fighting off later.
So we have a new onboard credit perk alert. This fall, Disney Visa card members can book a cruise on the Wish, Dream, Magic, or Fantasy on select dates and receive a $250 onboard credit. You can spend this however way you'd like. Palo brunch, Palo dinner, Remy dinner, souvenirs, spa services, all of the above. This will definitely help. This offer is combinable with select offers, including the buy 2, get your 3rd and 4th fare 50% off. So that's pretty big. Valid on select October, November, and December sailings. And you can book now through December 1st, 2025. Of course, you'll want to contact our travel professionals at Dreams Unlimited Travel. They will provide a free, no obligation quote and make sure that your cruise is the best deal. You're getting everything that you want booked for it. But I'm going to go through the sailings now.
Okay.
This special offer is valid on the following sailings. Disney Magic. This is a 4-night sailing out of Galveston, Texas.
So we're not
Sorry,
funny.
DJ was trying to support you.
Oh, thank you. December 15th sailing. The Disney Dream has 3, 4, and 5-night sailings from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. This is sailing on November 3rd, November 8th, November 12th, 17th, 26th, December 8th, 15th, 19th, and 26th.
This is 2026 or 2025?
2025.
Sorry. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, ASAP.
Yeah.
Disney Fantasy 4 and 5 night sailings from Port Canaveral, Florida. This is all in December 17th, 21st, 26th, and 31st, New Year's Eve cruise.
Ooh.
Disney Wish is 3 and 4 night sailings from Port Canaveral, Florida, October 17th, 20th, 24th, 27th, 31st, Halloween, and November 3rd, December 19th, December 22nd, and 26th. So it's a nice little perk. If you have a Visa, debit, or credit card, and you link it up to your account when you book, you get a free $250 onboard credit. So pretty nice.
Yeah, that sounds great. Sorry, Diane in the chat, our friend Diane, she was just like, oh, she got an email today from the Dreams Unlimited travel agent, so she got the $250 shipboard credit. And I was like,
nice little
what
surprise.
do you go spend it on?
Yeah.
I was
right.
like, cocktail class. I did one of those on the,
Mixology?
what were we
Yeah.
on? What were we on?
Fantasy?
Fantasy.
Fantasy.
Yeah, everyone abandoned me, and it was just me.
Oh.
So I had
Oh,
to do
yeah.
it.
I abandoned
And
you. That was
this
me.
guy was nice, but he kept it was an older man, and kept patting my leg. I was like,
Oh,
Thank
I missed that part of the
you.
story.
Oh my.
but it was a good class. It was fun.
Isn't $250? Isn't that also the placeholder cost? So if you wanted to put a placeholder for your next
Yeah.
cruise while you're on a cruise,
Oh,
You could do that.
Look at her.
So-
Yeah,
okay.
it's like free cruise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, girl
So,
math.
Yeah. You lose some money if you don't book this, okay? And you still get your Dreams Unlimited credit. So you're up to like at least $450 in credits now.
Yeah.
That's
Nice.
good.
That is
Yeah.
good. You can do some things with that.
Yeah. A lot of merchandise.
Yeah, right.
Get all the mugs. Get all the mugs in the Haunted Mansion parlor in the whatever the.
Oh, it's not on that ship.
Oh, what ship?
This is
The
Magic
treasure.
Dream Fantasy Wish.
Well, I wish it was.
I know.
But the Wish has mugs. The Wish has does
Star Wars?
Does Star Wars have a mug? Actually, now I don't know that they do.
I don't think they
They didn't when I did the media one. I don't think because they
No.
have Star Wars and then what's their one in the middle? Tiana's, and then their
Yeah.
upstairs one is 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
No. It's a Keg and Compass.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like-
it.
Oh,
That's
you're
it.
right.
Yeah,
It's
it's a little more
ambiguous.
generic, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, whatever. Then spend it on the merch.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Order drinks.
Or just buy.
Paolo Brunch. Still
Spare.
going for that.
There you go. Oh my God! You know what I wanted so bad when I was in
An
Milwaukee?
almond
I wanted an almond croissant. I went to a French bakery in Tosa, as they call it, and I saw an almond. They had a chocolate almond one too. I was like, give me one
chocolate
each.
almond.
Wow,
Oh
was it
my
good?
goodness.
Oh girl, it was good.
No, I thought about you right now because I just wrote like underrated things you'll love on a Disney cruise, and my number one is like, I know this is a little obscure, but the almond croissant at Paolo Brunch.
Yeah.
The moment we took a bite, we ordered more for the table and took them back for a room
when
for
your
breakfast the
roommate
next day.
unwraps a napkin in the room and he's hiding croissants. in
Yeah,
it.
right.
Yeah.
There's
That's
croissant
right. I went
crumbs
and I
everywhere.
forgot about it later, and then when you're like, oh God, it hits the spot.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
delicious.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Hannah? You got some discounts
Oh,
for
we
us
have
too.
so many
Oh,
many
can't
discounts.
wait.
So today was the day. Basically, guys, we have 2026 discounts for Walt Disney World. So
That's crazy that we already have those, I feel like. Because
I
it is
know.
only October 1st tomorrow. It is September 30th
Yeah.
today, but it's like,
And I mean, we started selling 2026 for Walt Disney World not that long
Yeah.
ago. The good news is, I mean, to plug Dreams Unlimited Travel again, if you're booked with us, you don't have to do anything. We'll call Disney, we'll modify it online, we'll get those savings back to you. I know the phone lines were very busy this morning, so if you've not heard
At
from your
Disney?
dream, yeah, what? It was rough out there this morning. I'll say that. So if
hard
you've
out there
not
for a pimp.
heard from your Dreams Unlimited travel agent, it's coming. So we'll get that discount for you. No action required on your part. You don't have to wait on the phone. It's all good.
that's the best thing about doing a
I mean,
travel agent. I'm not even
truly.
going to lie to you. I can't handle any of that. It's just social
Yeah.
anxiety and everything. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And it's the same, you know how it is. It's the same music over and over again.
Oh, that
You're
it's like torture. I think they do it on purpose because they want more people to hang
And
up.
see, yeah, that is true. I had a call drop on me after holding for a while this morning. That was
no.
even more brutal. Anyways, all that to say, we finally have some discounts. And I think this is a good sign of things to come for 2026 if you're planning a Walt Disney World vacation. So I would say my recommendation is go ahead and book what you want now and then let your travel agent modify it as the discounts come available. So you know that you're booked, you know you have the availability, and then hopefully we can save you a little bit of money down the road. So the first discount is a save up to $250 per night on a 4-night, 4-day Walt Disney Travel Company package, or it can be longer. but you at least have to have a 4-night, 4-day package booked with Disney. And this is for most days from February 22nd all the way through July 25th. Kind of crazy.
Wow.
And then let's see. Also, there are additional savings January 4th through February 19th. And the discount is based on which resort you select, but they've made it nice and easy. So you can save up to $250 if you book one of the deluxe resorts or one of the Disney Vacation Club villas, which would also include the cabins at Fort Wilderness.
Oh,
Yeah, we love those. So this is, again, same date range, but you're saving the higher, the up to $250 if you're staying at deluxe or DVC resort. Then you can save up to $150, and this is per night. I don't think I specified that, so it's not just $250 or $150 off your package. You're saving that per night.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is. I mean, that's like
you could go up to another tier of a hotel. Like if you're budgeted for a value, that could bump you into a moderate.
Yeah, for sure.
Mentally, for me, that's my girl math.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, and honestly, a lot of times that happens.
I felt condescending. I didn't mean it like that. I meant it in like a fun way. I didn't mean like women. They can't do math.
No.
No, we get it.
Okay.
No, yeah.
You can say boy math.
You
We'll get
know.
it.
Yeah, boy math. Mm-hmm.
Boys can't think.
Well, you've said it, not me. So you can save up to $150 per night if you are staying at one of Disney's moderate resorts. And this is cool because it includes Caribbean Beach. I feel like a lot of times the Skyliner resorts are not included, which leads me to my next segue that you can save up to $75 per night if you book at one of the value resorts, which, hey, is also going to include Art of Animation and Pop Century. I feel like I almost never see those discounted.
Yeah, Art of Animation. Wow.
Yeah, because it's Skyliner. Pop Century is very popular because it's a value resort and you get all those good perks. So same discount range for all of those options. Again, that's going to be most nights February 22nd to July 25th. Hey, we do have other savings, though. So let's say for some reason you're not doing a minimum 4-day 4-night package. Let's say you're doing a room only, or maybe you're just doing like a 3-night long weekend. We have a discount that is save up to 25% on select nights February 22nd. That's your magic number. Through April 30th of next year.
That's all spring break dates too.
Oh, I know. Yeah, it's like all that.
Now,
and I will say it's select nights, so like it's all based on availability. So if you're listening to this and you're like, I can't believe my date's not included and it is spring break, but it happens. But I will say, like I know for me, if I'm looking at discounts, I'll give you other options. So if maybe Pop Century is not available for your dates with a discount, but maybe Art of Animation is, you'll have that option. Sometimes too, to get these discounts, you might need to upgrade your room type to from a standard view to a water view, at the moderates to one of those 5th sleeper rooms. But the thing is, you end up still saving money, and then you get a little bit of a upgrade as well. So you can save up to 25% on that February 22nd to April 30th date range. And then you can also save up to 20% for most days, Sunday through Thursday nights from January 4th to February 19th. So a little confusing, but basically there's pretty much some sort of discount within that date range. Obviously, kind of like the other discount, you're going to save more if you're saving or staying at a deluxe or Disney Vacation Club resort. And then you are going to save, 15% for some of those moderates, 10%, depending on the date range for some of those value resorts. So this one is tiered a little bit differently. So the discount is basically based on availability and not necessarily category. So, it's a little bit more dense.
Check sooner than later, and you can always cancel. You know what I mean? Just get the discount in if you're thinking about it.
Yeah, very true. And that is the joy of booking a package with Disney, is that you pay a $200 deposit that's fully refundable, at least until final payment. So you can make changes even after final payment. So you're not Not locked into that. For this room-only discount, the save up to 25% off, obviously it requires a one-night minimum stay up to 14 nights. So 15 nights, you're not getting a discount. You're going to need to book a second reservation. But we can
15 nights.
I mean, if
That's
you're coming
international
from,
folks, yeah.
if you're coming from somewhere international. So, Dreams Unlimited Travel, we can book that for you as a new reservation. Or like I said, if you already have a 2026 vacation booked, we'll be checking that out for you. You should hear something back from us soon. And then, hey, don't worry. We got more discounts.
Oh, good. I was worried.
Yeah, I'm glad. So
I never pay full price again.
Well, I mean, yeah, I think we're kind of in that. I mean, I hate to say it, we are kind of in that era, unless you're going like peak season or during a holiday. Like a lot of times these room discounts will come through for you. So hold on, hope. So those discounts I just mentioned are for everyone. The next two discounts are for our annual pass holders and our Florida residents.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah. Okay. So annual pass holders, you're getting the biggest savings, rightly so. You can save up to 35% off. And this is going to be same date range of February 22nd through April 30th. And just like before, there are additional savings on select stays Sunday through Thursday nights, January 4th through February 19th. So you could save even more.
What was the potential savings?
Save up to 35%. 35's
You know, I like a night in the cabin. That's why I'm like, I haven't stayed in the new one yet.
Ooh, I know. I like those new
Especially
cabins, and
in
they
a cool,
are pricey.
and that time of year when it's like cool.
Yeah,
Could
you can get
actually
the
be
fire
cool.
pit going. Wear your flannel, perhaps, one of these evenings. So the save up to 35%. These are going to be the deluxe resorts and the Disney Vacation Club resorts. For the most part, the save up to 30% is a little bit more of a wide range. Like it does include some deluxe resorts like the Wilderness Lodge and the Animal Kingdom Lodge villas, but it also includes like some of the All-Star resorts, Caribbean Beach, Coronado Springs. And then you can save up to 25% off with your Disney annual pass at All-Star Movies, Music, Art of Animation, Pop Century, and the campsites, even at Fort Wilderness. I feel like those are a little bit harder to find discounted.
Yeah.
Okay, one more. We got for all you Florida residents, you can save up to 30% off also for spring 2026, same date range, February 22nd through April 30th. These resorts are going to be exactly the same. It's just you're saving a little bit less. So you're saving up to 30% off at some of the deluxe and DVC resorts, saving up to 25% off at moderates and select deluxe resorts, and up to 20% at some of the values and moderates. So, very, very dense, but basically if you're traveling February through April 30th, chances are there's a discount somewhere, somehow, some way. And yeah, we'll check it out for you. But I think, these being released now and the savings amounts and the resorts that are included, I think it's a good sign for 2026. Like it might be your year to come and get some good discounts.
Seriously, I was like, if it sounds like it's going to have a lower occupancy.
Yeah,
so
which
I'm
is
like,
also good
lower
for
crowds is always fun.
Could be. So, and I know schools now, I can't figure out school calendars now, but there's a lot of like late winter holidays. You could cash in on that, do a long weekend.
Well,
when the weather's
in the
really
north,
nice.
we had a February vacation.
Yeah.
So we always had. That's when we used to come when I was a kid. Because they don't have that in the South.
What we do have, if you live near New Orleans, you get off from Mardi Gras. If you live in Louisiana, you get the entire week off.
It's crazy because you always knew because everyone would have like the purple, like the Tigers stuff on, and you'd be like,
LSU,
oh, what's going on?
Saints and So, sign of good things to come. Check out www.info.com. Chloe so graciously wrote up all 4 of these very dense articles this morning for us, but that way you can kind of go and check it out and see what resorts are included. And if you're booked with Dreams Unlimited Travel, just expect an email from us with hopefully some good news.
Yeah, very cool. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
And thank you guys for having this discussion. I know it's a couple minutes short of the hour, but I don't know.
Feels right?
Yeah. Feels good. feels fine. I was like, that feels like a good place. So I just want to ask everybody in the chat here if you want to hit that thumbs up button before we close out the show. I know I see right now while recording this, we have 2 thumbs down. So I was like, let's get that.
Counteract that.
Yeah, let's get rid of those. Let's drown those out. But yeah, if you are one of our Patreon supporters in the $5 and up tier, we will be doing a live Patreon post show in a few moments. We got some pizza on the way, and we'll be dining on that. And then we don't want to have you listen to us chew. So we'll be getting that started sooner than later this week. And there's other shows to check out. Connecting with Walt is celebrating its 10-year anniversary on the Diz. I think this podcast, I don't know how many years. I mean, Diz Unlimited is at 90. This is our 91st show, but the podcast formerly before this was like, I don't know. I don't even know. I've worked here for at least 10 years. And so, I mean, I started in January 2015. I interviewed in December 2014. So the podcast was going for years before that, before it was even video. So this one's been around for a while. Our Disney Dining Show's been around for a while. Our Universal Show's been around for like 12 years, I think.
Hey.
At this point, 11 or 12 years. And so lots of other content to check out on the channel or on the podcast networks. We have a DCL show as well. We have Walt Disney World, DCL, Disney Dining, Connecting with Walt. Sometimes we do Dreams Unlimited Travel shows on the Dreams Unlimited Travel YouTube channel, so don't forget about that. And that's very helpful for really like a lot of nitty gritty and the vacation planning stuff over there. You don't forget about Dreams Unlimited Travel. They are the sponsor of this podcast. When you book with them, it costs you nothing extra on your trip. You help support the channel and all the content that we produce here, so be sure to check them out. Like they said, I would throw it in. If you're even thinking about coming down here, it seems like the best time to just like, get on, send out a request on there just to get some prices and maybe like, tentatively lock in that discount. I always do this. I look at something like a flight or something like that, and it is always, I'm like, oh, it's not that bad. Like a flight I have home that I have not bought a ticket for, like an idiot, was like $150 now, and now I'm positive I'm going to be paying like $600 for it because I just didn't buy it like a dummy.
I do that a lot.
It's
They say
hard.
Tuesday
It's hard to
nights
pull
are
that
the time
trigger.
to buy though. So
Yeah, well, so maybe I'll look at it again tonight. But all that fun stuff, we are, like I said earlier in the show, we do have an email. So please feel free to send us an email for future conversation topics. That is at podcast@disunlimited.com. Those everybody can see them, but I'll respond and to you, and I see those. So future dining show topics or discussion topics you'd like to see us talk about on this show, we can always do that when we have these lighter sort of news weeks. Although this week became a very dense discount episode, but rightfully so. We want you to be able to take advantage of that. And if you are watching this on YouTube live, make sure you click the subscribe button. Make sure you're subscribed, but you also want to make sure you click the notify me button because then that'll tell you when we're getting ready to go live. So I know like today we started 15 minutes late just because
just cause
the hard workers here were writing up their articles, and so rightfully so. So they needed a couple extra minutes, and that was fine. We all needed a few more minutes, and I think it made for the better vibe. So I make that call.
vibes are good today.
So and if you're listening to this, we love you too. We love you out there in your cars or wherever you are. Yoo-hoo! I have a bandana on my desk that I brought over here.
What you been doing with that?
I don't know. I think it was. That was my coughing. Like,
Bon voyage.
Yeah.
Yoo-hoo. I like to go down to the docks and watch the
Yeah.
ships go in my Sunday's best. Goodbye, boys. So lots of fun stuff. Our Patreon's going over there, patreon.com/disunlimited. We'll see you over there for the Patreon post show. That is going to do it for us today. Thank you, everybody, for your time, your attention, and we will see you soon with another episode of the Diz Unlimited podcast.